Hey y'all, let's talk. Let's talk about skincare and alopecia 2025. Yeah. Okay, so you all know that I have alopecia and I am a licensed esthetician. But let's just talk about skincare for a second. Okay. So when it comes to skincare, um, I think that we need to take it simple. Just simple. Now you may hear my dog in the background, but he just wants to come out and play. But I'm just trying to record right now, so you're gonna have to wait. But when it comes to skincare, I think we just really just need to keep it simple. For instance, um, cleanser, moisturizer, sunscreen. Those are the three most important things you need on your skin. Okay? And as we age, or as we get older, okay, we need to do less to our skin. Yes, because our skin is thinning and it's a little bit more fragile. Okay, so we don't need to do as much work on our skin as we probably, would do when we're younger. First thing you need to know is your skin type. As you get older, your skin dries out a little bit more as you get older. Okay, so we need to be a little bit more patient with our skin. All right, but you remember when Proactive was a big thing? It was a really big thing, and everybody was using it, right? And all of a sudden, it just went out. Well, Proactive had a lot of chemicals in it. You have to do some studying on it if you want to know more about it. But it has a lot of chemicals in it. And what I prefer is I prefer using more natural products on our skin, on our face, than a lot of chemicals. Okay? Now, I think as long as we keep it with a mild soap, a cleanser, and a lot of people use Cetaphil, CeraVe, and there's nothing wrong with that. What you have to do is you have to know your skin. You have to listen to your skin and give your skin what it needs, okay? So listen to your skin, feed your skin what it needs, okay? Not what's popular, because a lot of people, we have an overconsumption of products in our restroom, in our bathroom. And then some people using 5 and 6 and 7 steps to cleanse your face. And we don't need that. Okay? Let me move on to alopecia. Let me move on to hair loss. Now, as we get older, as we age, a lot of us start losing our hair. Okay? Now, when I was in college, Florida A&M, yes. When I was in college, I would wear braids. I wore braids, and I also wore caps. Because I was just going to class. If I had one class that day, baby, I was not about to do a full face of makeup, climb those 7 hills. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I wore a cap, a big sweatshirt, and some sweatpants, honey, and I was coming back home. Right. So I did not know that I was rubbing my edges out, is what they said. And I didn't realize that the braids were that tight around my edges, right? Now, it's been a while since, my hair has been like this. But I recently got it cut because I would wear, the braids. I would wear the wig, not the braids. I would wear the wigs and the scarves and the hats. And I just got tired of it, right? So I did a big chop. But back to treating the alopecia, okay? I just think that, first of all, we should not be wearing tight braids. Braids are nice looking. I love braids. But we can't do it tight around the edges. And some of us already know that, but we still do it, right? The wigs, all these things can affect our hair loss, okay? But there's also things that affect our hair loss. Sometimes it's medical. Don't know. But doing the things that we know that can help us, we need to just stop doing those things, right? Okay, I went to a dermatologist. And when I went to a dermatologist, I didn't have the best experience. Dermatologists wanted to give me steroid shots in my scalp. They gave me minoxidil. They gave me everything. And then if I stopped using minoxidil, then my head would start burning. My scalp would start burning and itching again. And my hair would start falling out. I didn't want that. Then they started prescribing me these different medications. And it just wasn't working. But I went to a trichologist. Now, let me tell you, I prefer a trichologist any day over a dermatologist. I really do. The trichologist I went to did a scalp scope. I think that's what they call it, scalp scope. And she looked at my scalp and she said, well, you still have some follicles there. Well, now the dermatologist told me that my hair would never grow back. But we're going to see. Because I've been working with this trichologist. I've been doing what she's saying. And with a pharmacist that works with the trichologist. And he doesn't do any chemicals. Everything he does is natural. I'm gonna put the bottle and everything on the screen before I leave. But everything is natural. And my scalp doesn't itch, my scalp doesn't burn. My scalp used to burn so bad it would wake me out my sleep. Should wake me out my sleep. So, and I would have to put ice on it, and then as soon as I put ice on my scalp, it melted. Just like water, just melted. It was on fire, inflamed, right? And all they wanted to do was just give me medication. Well, the best thing that happened to me is when I went to the trichologist and the pharmacist, and they prescribed me, what was it? It's products that contain like silver, colloidal silver, all natural products. Like I said, I'll put it up here. And the place is called Haru. And Haru is in the Black Wall Street in Stone Mountain, Georgia.